We about to get us some weather over here. They say there's a tornado somewhere down by the base or something. I don't know. You look at the radar and there's just a huge red and yellow band coming right across. Should be here any second. Or any minute, I guess. It's obviously not too urgent. I'm out front filming. Well, let's hope we have some fun with it. We never get any good storms. And let's hope my tree stays up. Love my tree. The clouds are booking it though. Promise that debris is not from my yard. Although some of it will be by the end. How fast the clouds are moving over there. If you can see it, I don't even know. No, they don't look like they're moving. They are though. Show us what you got, Mother Nature. Direction, they'll come back the other. Yeah, it was a tornado. Might wake up in Oz or something. Here comes the rain. Cocksucker. Sorry, gotta get where it's dry. We need it. Let it come down. What do they say? If it can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. Well, if it can be destroyed by the wind, it deserves to be destroyed by the wind. It's been a couple days since I had a good blowjob anyway. Although I doubt Mother Nature is going to compete with what I got. Alright, I'm going to pause it and check back. Not exciting enough yet. It's coming though. Alright, so a gorgeous man, Sailor Jerry, and a Yeti walked into a storm. That's all I got so far. I'm a little disappointed. Just like our hurricanes, they hype this shit up and then they don't do nothing because they're all afraid of me. We have the best weather in the country, right here in Tampa, Florida. Come on, Mother Nature, entertain me. She's already brightening up over there. We ain't gonna get it. It always bypasses us. It's dark as shit over there. It's really dark over here. Let's get a... Oh, I'm gonna get my phone wet. I guess you can't tell. It doesn't show, but that's fucking gray over there. Oh. But it's already bright over there. I probably scared it away. It knows better. A little bit of thunder. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but I'm singing and that's delightful. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's get a little bit. Now we're talking. Now we're getting there. A little bit better. A little better. Still not going to make it on the news with any of this footage, but wow, they're getting hammered over there. Just 4 houses away. They're getting buckets. The gods love me. They're not going to hurt me with no weather. Hi, Jim. My neighbor. Coolest guy. The trees are dead still. Is that what happens before a tornado, or just after they promise you one and then they don't give it to you? I guess I should take advantage of the lull and light myself a cigarette. Maybe I won't die of cancer. It'll still be marked a COVID death, though. Gotta hype it up. Sell the fear. For all you mask wearers out there. My roof is up there going, ah, I have needed to do that for so long. Speaking of so long, I don't have my cohort for this particular weather update. Can't say as to where that really saddens me at all. People change, and some people stay the same. Well, folks, I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of nothing. We might return to your regularly scheduled broadcast. I would like to be a squirrel or a bat right now, tucked into a cubby in one of these fucking trees going, bring it on! Like Lieutenant Dan. He was angry with God. I don't believe in God, so you won't see me climbing the tree right now. Although, don't put it past me to get on the roof. Yeah, they're still getting hammered pretty good at the end of the street. But it's blowing in that direction, so I guess it's darkening up down there a little. Unlike this storm, I'm going to be long-winded on this video. But I'm pumped. So a farmer, a pig, and a dog are all stuck on a stranded island. And they've been there for a couple months. No sign of any kind of rescue, no ships, no planes. And so at night, they like to gather down by the beach and they sit on this particular fallen down palm tree and they just watch the waves come in as the sun sets. And it's beautiful, it's peaceful, serene, it's really nice. The sound of the ocean just methodically lulls them into a state of relaxation. And well, one thing leads to another, you know. You can only trap a man somewhere so long before he starts getting them urges. And one particular evening, that farmer starts feeling those urges. And out of nowhere, he just reaches over and puts his arm around the pig and starts making out with it. I mean, tonsil hockey, you name it. And the dog loses his shit. Starts barking and snarling and showing his teeth. And he jumps between the farmer and the pig, and he's growling at the farmer. And the farmer's like, oh shit, what did I do? And he gets up and he runs off. And the next day, the dog's a little distant, you know. And at the end of the day, before sunset, the dog and the pig, they still go out to their spot to watch the sunset. And the farmer, well, he sits a little farther down the beach and glances over at the two of them occasionally, but he doesn't dare go near. And that continues for a couple weeks. And one particular evening, the farmer notices something rolling in the surf in the moonlight. And he thinks it might be a person. And so he gets up and he runs to the edge of the ocean. And it is a person. It's a woman, completely naked, not a stitch of clothing on her. She's beautiful. And the farmer scoops her up. He's perplexed, but he scoops her up. And he rushes her back to their little hut. And he wraps her up, and she's unconscious until the next morning. She wakes up, and she doesn't speak the same language as the farmer, so he has no idea how this woman got here or how she survived being in the ocean or even how long she was in the ocean. Slowly but surely, she gains her strength, and they learn to communicate, and she gets her health back, and it's almost like the four of them are a little family again, you know. And one particular evening, the farmer asks this beautiful woman if she would like to join them for sunset down by the beach. He says, you know, it's really nice. It's peaceful, and you'll like it. And she says, okay. And so now, instead of sitting at the other end of the beach, the farmer joins his compadres, the pig and the dog, and they all sit and they watch the sunset and the moon come out, and it's beautiful. Nice ocean breeze, and it's just like the old times, you know, but better because she's here now. And this goes on for a week or two, and you know, boys will be boys. The farmer starts to get that feeling in his stomach again, and he can't contain it. And so he puts his arm around the woman and he pulls her close and he whispers in her ear, "Hey, you feel like taking the dog for a walk for me?" Pig fuckers. Uh-oh. Getting wet. Like that farmer over the pig. Alright, we got another one for you here, since we're not getting much weather. An airliner takes off from New York and it's flying to London across the ocean. And about a half an hour into the flight, there's some turbulence. And the oxygen masks drop down and everyone starts to gasp, and the pilot comes on and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to cause alarm, but we just lost engine number 1, and unfortunately, judging by the gauges, we're about to lose engine number 2. Folks, there is no safe place to land this plane. Please don't panic. I don't mean to cause alarm. I feel it's my duty to give you an opportunity to make peace with your maker. We are certainly going to be going down." And about halfway back the plane, this beautiful young girl with her hair pulled back in a tight bun and her blouse buttoned all the way up under her chin, all prim and proper, and she starts freaking out. She's like, "I can't die like this. I can't die now. I've done everything right. I haven't even lived." And as she says that, she jumps up and rips her blouse open. And as the buttons bounce around the fuselage, she says, "All right, which one of you sorry bastards is going to treat me like a real woman?" Well, about 3 rows up, this gentleman stands up, his back still turned to her, and he unbuttons his shirt, and he pulls his shirt off as he turns to face her, and he balls his shirt up and throws it at her and says, "Here, iron this, bitch." Sits back down. Oh, Lord, I apologize. Not really, but kinda. It's funny. Funny's funny. In my house, you don't get in trouble if it's funny. This is a disappointing storm. We're talking, 40 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour winds. That just goes to show you can't believe anything that you see on television. TV programming. There's a reason they call it programming. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing right there, folks. I'm a little disappointed. I think if I have another good one for you that's not going to get me banned. Most of them are going to get me banned, so I shall refrain. I'll check back in if there's anything more exciting, but right now this is a big nothing burger. Like I said, we have the best weather in the world, in the country.